This is ANN News Brief.
Good afternoon, I'm Lucy Adeyemi. Uganda's new telecommunications investors have been told they will have to rent capacity from existing fiber optic cables rather than lay their own to avoid duplication. They say this would help lower internet costs in the country. CEO of industry regulator Uganda Communications Commission Godfrey Mutabazi says there is need for what he called infrastructure sharing, which means if there are existing cables in an area, there is no need to put more. He said that exemptions will be given to firms that invest in sparsely populated areas to help increase internet access. The government says Uganda has laid about 12,000 kilometers of fiber optic cable. The government also operates a national broadband internet cable network. But Uganda Internet Exchange Point, a non-profit organization executive director, Carly Spencer, has kicked against the new policy, saying it was retrogressive and would create monopolies. Aid group Norwegian Refugee Council (NRC) says more than 200,000 persons in Ethiopia have fled into camps since 5 months ago following ethnic conflict on the border of the country's Oromia and Somalia regions. The NRC says the total number of displaced persons by the new conflict is now 700,000. It says few aid groups are present at the camp and more families arrive every day while resources are overstretched. NRC Regional Advisor Evelyn Ero says these families need life-saving aid before it's too late. Stay with us, we'll be back after this message.
If you know it's go internet or follow for Twitter, you know it's not for to send or get it for to send. Now because you the use Palasa, your phone no the answer. See me see wahala. My brother, go get smartphone, yeah. Drop that Palasa phone. Phone when no go for your hand, yeah. Drop that Palasa phone. Phone when no fit take selfie. Drop that Palasa phone. No be correct phone, yeah. Drop that Palasa phone.
Upgrade to a smartphone today and get double data for 6 months on any MTN data bundle you buy. Simply purchase a smartphone from any store, anywhere in Nigeria, or bring your current smartphone from any network. Insert your MTN SIM card to start enjoying your double data bonus. Offer is open to all new and existing MTN subscribers. Join the largest smartphone movement today.
Make it not for your hand, that's Palasa phone.
The Khashoggi murder is complicating Saudi Arabia's relationship even deep into Africa. South African arms maker Daniel has a problem because its potential savior is Saudi Arabia, which is now drawing fierce global criticism on the Khashoggi murder. State-owned Daniel now needs the kind of help that the deep-pocketed Saudis can provide. Saudi Arabia is seeking a broad partnership with Daniel that would include acquisition of the company's minority stake in a joint venture with Germany's Rheinmetall. The Saudis are keen to close the deal by the end of the month. They are on a drive to build a domestic arms industry, but traditional suppliers worry about its human rights record. South Africa's main opposition party, the Democratic Alliance, says the Saudi offer should be rejected. It says putting South Africa's state defense firm at the disposal of a murderous despot will make the whole nation complicit in the human rights atrocities of the regime of Saudi Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman. Saudi Arabia denies that the Crown Prince ordered Khashoggi's killing, but the America's CIA says it has conclusive evidence he did. That's ANN News Brief. Join us again at 5 for our full newscast. For details on these and other stories, visit our website, annafrica.net. Also join the conversation on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at ANN Africa TV. I'm Lucy Adeyemi.